Hello YouTube, this is Ty376 and welcome back to Stories from the Friendzone, the Valentine's Day edition. Rant. I'm pissed the fuck off. I don't buy my girlfriend a lot of things, I've recently realized, but for Valentine's Day, I bought my girlfriend a necklace with a heart on it, a teddy bear holding a heart box of chocolates, and her favorite flower, roses. She tells me a couple days ago that she can hang out in the morning and afternoon of Valentine's Day. I have a game at night, so it's all good. But then yesterday, she says that she's going to her cousin's house for her cousin's birthday on Valentine's Day, but we could see each other after. Then today, on Valentine's Day, she says that she isn't going to her cousin's house after all, but still can't hang out. She says her mom will only let her out at night. Well, I have a game, so what a coincidence that it doesn't work out. Then my game gets canceled. I tell her, and she says she'll ask her mom if she can come over. Her mom then says no. She said that I should have hung out with her earlier. What the fuck? She's changing all these plans and all this stuff, but the one thing that's consistent is that she can't see me. Even when she spends the whole day at her house and ended up with no plans. On top of that, she says that I lost at Valentine's Day, and sent me a picture of her friend who got a 6-foot teddy bear and a really nice watch, and a huge thing of flowers. And then her guy friend sent her girlfriend a love letter, and she said he's much sweeter than me. I bought her her favorite things, sent her a long-ass good morning text telling her how much I love her, and said that all I wanted that day was to be with her and be cuddling while watching Arrow, her favorite show. But all I get is her saying that she can't hang out and saying that all her friends' boyfriends are sweeter than me. What the fuck, guys? Now I'm just sitting here embarrassed, and my older brother's going to come home tomorrow and see the presents that I didn't give her and then wonder what happened. And I truly don't know what happened. I'm not even pissed off anymore, just sad. I was really looking forward to today. Well, your older brother's probably not going to give a shit, and probably going to think you're a dumbass for doing all that. I mean, you're trying too hard. You can't... I understand. How old are you? I think you're 16. I mean, yeah, sending long-ass text messages is gonna happen, you know? You don't need to do that. What you really don't need to be doing is spending a ton of money on this girl, right? If you're gonna spend money on her, buy her something that's gonna mean something. Okay, so the necklace with the heart on it, I think that's fine. But the big-ass teddy bear, is it necessary? Do you really need it? And for that matter, does she really want something like a big-ass teddy bear? Does she express to you how much she needs a huge teddy bear to be there to watch Arrow with her when you're not there? Why give her a substitute for you when you could just give her the gift of your absence? Don't give her something that's going to be a substitute for you. You guys can cuddle and, hug and whatever while you're hanging out. What would she have given you for Valentine's Day? Usually girls are gonna give you something like, a picture of you guys in a picture frame with some cute text around it. Probably. Something that means something, or like a scrapbook, or a cake, or something. They're gonna create something, essentially. So why do you, as a 16-year-old kid, have to buy all this stuff for her? Does that really represent how much you love this girl? Is how much you're willing to spend on her? How much time are you willing to spend with her, or even on something that is meant for her? Like, a poem, or, I don't know. What else do you guys do? Learn how to play the fucking guitar or something. Sing her fucking Wonderwall. Every guy your age can learn fucking Wonderwall on the guitar and sing her that for fucking Valentine's Day. That would work. If you are listening to me right now and you need next year, or you find yourself with a girlfriend, you don't know what to get her, you're gonna buy all this stupid ass shit, big teddy bears, The chocolates, alright. I mean, as long as they're not coconut. And her roses, her favorite flower is roses, really? How many fucking flowers does she know about? She doesn't know shit. Singer Wonderwall. She doesn't know that shit either. And a lot of people like that song. That song is fucking horrible. But that is, but more to the point, it's not that that song has pussy powers. It's just that energy and that time that you spend learning how to do that is going to mean something to her. Oh, he cares about me this much, that he's going to spend this much time away from me doing other shit, putting work into something that's going to, you know, sound really beautiful to a couple 16-year-olds. Why do young teenagers and stuff like this feel the need to spend a bunch of money on each other? And I'm guilty of it too, of course. But that's kind of what I'm wondering is, what is it about, you know, maybe guys or whatever that want to buy, you know, huge ass teddy bears for their girlfriends that basically mean nothing, that every parent is looking at and being like, this is upcharged like 2 or 3 fucking times because it's Valentine's Day, and I know this, and I'm buying into the system because I have a 16-year-old kid. Even if you do know exactly what she wants and are willing to spend that kind of money on her, why give her something that she wants? Why not do something on Valentine's Day that you want to do? Go to, I don't know, a carnival might be happening, or the mall, or take her out to eat somewhere. Basically, with the money that you spent on all the useless shit, you could have dressed up and gone out hella snazzy and done, you know, that thing that high schoolers do where they dress up and, you know, go to a nice restaurant or something and then order like one dinner plate and split it between the two of them, drinking, you know, fancy sparkling ciders or something. Could have given her a really nice date. Why not just take her to do something that you want to do? That's gonna surprise her. That's gonna take her on an adventure, you know. She has enough of what she wants. She wants something, she probably has it. You know, the jewelry, the flower, you know, the chocolate. She already has all that shit. Why not take her out and give her a different experience that she doesn't have every day? Valentine's Day story. Unimaginably pissed. Today for Valentine's Day, I decided to give this girl, who I will refer to as Kay, a basket of flowers and a heart-shaped tin box of Dove candy. I dropped it off by her door. She's constantly surrounded by friends, and I'm busy so I can't probe her dorm room. And about an hour later, as I'm walking into my room, she sees me from down the hall, thanks me and such. Now here is the background which is pertinent. This girl, Kay, was originally just a means for me to overcome attraction with someone else. Yes, it worked eventually, and I sort of developed feelings for Kay. Thing is, between the time it took for me to actually develop feelings for her was a few months, and during this time she was extremely attracted to me, showing textbook IOIs and etc. I didn't see her value, so I brushed her off more or less. Without going on a long diatribe, our relationship has been very inconsistent. So today, I was feeling oddly exuberant and decided for the first time to hang out with her and her friends. It was probably awkward for them because I'm sort of the mysterious guy who talks to nobody in the dorm room but has many friends elsewhere guy. Mostly because everybody I live with is completely uninteresting and tacky. So I hung out with them for a while, came back to my dorm room, and did something I should have done months ago. Ask for her number over Facebook. Another important note, back when she was very receptive, I asked her out to lunch. She took some friends with her, and thinking back, this was an obvious test that flew over my head because I was just so lassitude at the time. Obviously, if my presence is awkward around her friends, she won't want me around. As such, about a week ago, I brought her sixth friend, one of the closer ones, Advil and a thermometer. So, gentlemen, this is where the story reaches a rock bottom. She responds to my Facebook message 25 minutes after she actually sees the message with the following message. I really appreciate and thank you for the friendly Valentine's Day candy and flowers. However, I am dating someone, so I cannot give you my number, but I thank you for being a thoughtful friend. That was very nice of you. End quote. I know for an absolute fact she is not dating anyone. Take note of the fact she didn't even offer to return the flowers at the very least. There are two options now. There are two options now. I take back what is mine, and I give fuck all about the whispers which circulate. 2 is, acknowledge this obvious shit test and take the time that I should have to get to know her, instead of basically cramming it like I did today. Thoughts? Oh, God. Yeah, dude. She's fucking someone. I mean, how the fuck would you know about it? Seriously, do you know everything about this girl's life? Do you creep her Facebook? Do you talk to her on a frequent basis? She's getting spanked and yanked and... yeah, the flowers and the whatever you got her, the candy or whatever, take it as an expensive learning experience, buddy. You're not gonna get that shit back. There's a lot of shit in your life that you're not gonna get back. You're gonna have to be okay with that. So, why did this not work? You dropped the stuff off by her door. Why didn't you give it to her in person? Oh, you made an excuse. She's constantly surrounded by friends and I'm busy. You're busy what? Creeping her Facebook? You dropped off the gifts by her door and asked for her number on Facebook. I mean, you gotta be able to do this in person, dude. And you know what? Maybe she was interested in you. Like you said, she was apparently extremely attracted to you, blah, blah, blah. But you never went for it. You never asked for the number. And even when you did it over Facebook, which is pretty weak. I mean, if you're gonna ask a girl out, if you're gonna ask her for a number, you straight up ask her for a number. I mean, you were hanging out with her. You guys were cool, right? You developed feelings for her. She was attracted to you. At that point, that's your responsibility. I mean, that's kind of the green light, you know what I'm saying? At least, if anything, you have to man up and do it. If it's like you say it was, then it would have worked out fine. But you waited a few months, waited for some other dude to get his dick in her, and then you pulled a pretty weak move by getting her, I don't know, flowers and a Dove candy and dropped it off at her door like a little bitch. Like you were a dog or something. You were a good little lap dog that went off to the store and bought her the flowers and the candy and dropped it off to her, probably while she was getting fucked by a dude. Come on, man. What are you doing? Oh, lastly, you mentioned that the people around you are uninteresting. Well, I mean, like begets like. I don't know how else to say that, but if everyone that surrounds you is uninteresting, then what does that make you, buddy? I mean, come on. Pull out the guitar and fucking play Wonderwall. Well, I think that's gonna do it. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you later.